2020 Quarantine Ascension vlog. Okay, this is my third try at a video. This is not working. I don't feel terrified. I'm over it. You know when you get like so worried and so afraid, then you're just like, hey, I'm out of that now. I just can't pull it off, you know? I mean, how long can you be stressed out for? I hope you're enjoying the high grade video. I think it's cool because it's kind of like effects, right? Lighting effects. This is what happens when you don't join into society. You see, you just do this with your fingers and you're like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm really bored and I really want to read the cards for you, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because if we cannot stop looking outside of ourselves for answers, we are actually all going to go insane next week. So you got to have something inside of yourself that cannot be taken away, right? That would be the point. Now, the basic key to getting through this crisis is, what is death anyways? And why is it scaring the crap out of me now? Why wasn't it scaring the crap out of me before? I knew I was going to die before this crisis happened, didn't I? I knew that my parents would die someday. I knew that my children weren't actually going to live forever, even though it might seem like it, because I'd be dead. Maybe that's what we were thinking. Maybe we just, we thought, hey, we'll just keep ourselves really busy, and then we won't talk about death very much. And when someone dies, we'll just call someone and they'll pick them up and take them somewhere. And then later, we can all meet at a fancy place and have snacks. Because we're missing something major here. And I'm not saying I know what it is. I'm just saying that I've run out of fear, anxiety, and I've also run out of, what could this really be about? I don't know. The white hats, Q. We deserve it. Mother Earth's doing it to us. The government's trying to take over the world and enslave us further. Anyway, come on. Could be anything. But I think it still winds its way back to ourselves. Right? Because we are the ones individually going through this and losing our minds in the process, aren't we? Let's face it. This is why I'm making the video. Okay, so this is supposed to help you with your mental health issues. Yeah, so I'm going to ask you if you could please confront death and war, poverty, and all crimes against humanity. You have time. And the whole point is that if we don't settle those issues that I just mentioned, we can't go forward. So many of us are realizing that now that we see so many things, we don't want to go back. We don't know how to go forward. And that is what this video is about. So I think if you can let go of the past entirely and ask yourself, like, how would I have lived my life differently? And is it possible that that's what's going to happen now? Is that I'm going to have to take responsibility for everything about life and everything about birth, everything about death, everything about illness, and everything, all those icky things that we just said, could you just go to university for 7 years and then take care of it in an institutionalized manner that I know nothing about? Because then I wouldn't, but now we all have to. And if you are not comfortable with the fact that your neighbor might fall dead in the hallway and you might be the only one there to deal with it, that's too damn bad, because we are all the same. Okay? And that's the other thing that it's going to mess with us. People have called this the great equalizer or something like that. You know, why does it have to be this? Because it is. But it could have been something else that shoves us out of the baby basket of having absolutely all of our needs met by a greater organization, which at this point we barely trust. So we're in a pretty messed up place on so many more levels than we may be considering. And so let's get to work, okay? Let's get to work. Let's sort that. Let's sort out everything that we handed over to the scientists and the government and stuff, and ask ourselves whether or not we are even ready to live life on this planet, because we may not be. Um, we might find life on this planet to be cold or wet or something, and we might really just prefer to live in these little prisons that we call homes, that we lock ourselves into. And come on, um, we are about to grow up in a big, 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 big way. And I bet that after it's done, we're going to be like super proud of ourselves. And of course, we're going to be on to that amazing new, better civilization. Okay? Okay. Namaste, Namago. Realize that whatever it is that I carry within is just as important, if not more. Well, let's just say equally as important as what's going on out here. Boy, oh boy. All right. And I love you. I love everyone, especially my family right now. And yeah, um, it's hard to face everything, isn't it?